let's kick things off with President Joe Biden, who was in France today to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the D-Day with veterans of the battle. And spending time with these veterans is incredibly important to Joe Biden because being next to them is the only time he looks young. And don't forget, and this is true, Joe Biden was actually alive back when D-Day happened, and I'm pretty sure when A-Day, B-Day, and C-Day happened too. Now, if you don't know your history, D-Day was the day Allied soldiers stormed the beaches of Normandy in World War II, and I can appreciate the difficulty and danger they faced because the beach at Normandy is by far the fucking hardest mission in Call of Duty, okay? So we honor all the brave soldiers who fought the Nazis in France so that we today could have the freedom to fight them on Twitter. Well, actually, you know, now that I think about it, I guess you guys didn't really finish the job, so thanks for nothing. But enough about Nazis. Let's move on to a completely unrelated topic, Donald Trump. The NYPD is officially revoking Donald Trump's gun permit in New York because as a convicted felon, he's not allowed to own a firearm anymore. Of course, there is a bit of a loophole because if he becomes president, he gets all the nukes. How does that make sense? He can't have a hunting rifle, but he can drop the A-bomb on Bambi? Okay, so... But Trump has bigger things on his mind, like who to pick as his running mate / human shield. And here are the finalists.
Sources tell CNN tonight that former President Donald Trump's campaign has now given vetting materials to several people who are on the vice presidential shortlist. That includes North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, Senators Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance, and Tim Scott, also Representatives Byron Donalds and Elise Stefanik, and also Trump's former cabinet secretary, Ben Carson. All at least 7 are undergoing really what is the political version of a background check.
Wait, Trump is doing background checks on possible VPs? Why? What's he gonna find out about someone else that's worse than what he's done? I mean, yo, this dude's got fraud, sexual assault, infidelity, tax evasion, bankruptcies, impeachments. He hung out with Epstein. I mean, is he really gonna find something and be like, hold on, J.D. Vance got a parking ticket in 1994. I can't be associated with a man like that. I will say I am impressed with the diversity in this list. I mean, 3 black guys, although it is less impressive when you consider that Trump thinks all of them are Herman Cain. Although you may have noticed one name who isn't on the list. It's Kristi Noem, which has to be pretty upsetting for her, although I'm sure she'll be fine once she lets off some steam at the firing range. Meanwhile, big news today about a top figure from Trump's previous campaign, Steve Bannon, is officially going to prison next month for refusing to testify before the Jan 6 committee. Now, luckily, prison won't be a big change for him because he already smells like a pack of cigarettes that was smuggled in someone's ass. I mean, this dude doesn't look like he's going into prison. He looks like he just escaped. Tell me this guy didn't just crawl through a 500-yard pipe of shit, okay? I do feel bad for all the other prisoners having to listen to this dude talk about MAGA all the time. His cellmate's gonna be the first inmate in history to volunteer for the electric chair. I mean, even the skinheads are gonna be like, damn, this new guy has some rough opinions about immigrants. But let's move on, because it's June, which means it's time to celebrate the holiday Jojo Siwa invented, Pride Month. Pride Month started as an anti-establishment protest, but over the last few decades, it's gone mainstream. There are parades in every city, Pizza Hut puts out gay boxes, and even Exxon changes all its oil spills to a rainbow color. #ally. But recently, the conservative backlash has been growing, and this year, some pride traditions are coming under fire.
In Florida, Ron DeSantis' administration has forbidden cities across the state from displaying colorful lights on their bridges during Pride Month, limiting bridge coloration to red, white, and blue. Bridges across the state that normally illuminate in colorful arrays of light to mark holidays won't be able to use any other colors. The goal of Ron's order is clearly to shut down any celebration of Pride Month.
Yo, what is up with Ron DeSantis? I mean, I can't believe a guy who rocks 3-inch heels is such a dick to the gay community. But, by the way, red, white, and blue lights on crumbling infrastructure, perfect metaphor for America. And It's so sad because having pride colors on bridges also prevented a lot of straight people from killing themselves. Guys would be like, hey, I can't jump off this bridge, that's gay. But if you think it can't get any pettier than a ban on rainbow bridges, there's a bar in Idaho saying, hold my heterosexual beer.
An Idaho bar is offering a break from the pride push that's being forced on Americans by declaring June to be Heterosexual Awesomeness Month. The Old State Saloon offering deals all month long, including Hetero Male Monday, when any heterosexual male, get this, who must be dressed like a heterosexual male, gets a free pint of beer.
You must be dressed like a heterosexual male. So this straight bar is going to be critiquing everyone's outfits as soon as they walk in the door. It sounds super straight to me. What exactly are they even saying here? Like, our bar is so straight that we're offering special deals to pack it entirely with dudes. I mean, you're basically one brick away from being Stonewall, okay? So, now I guess someone could argue that none of this stuff is explicitly anti-gay, but just check out how Colorado Republicans are celebrating Pride.
The Colorado Republican Party is calling on people to burn all gay pride flags, proclaiming in a mass email to supporters that, quote, God hates pride. The Republican Party's message attacks so-called godless groomers, and it echoes the anti-gay slur used by Westboro Baptist Church protesters.
Okay, yeah, awful story, but hang on. Did Jesus have laser eyes? Was that in the Bible? I mean, I knew he had powers. I didn't know he was in the X-Men. I don't get how anyone can be so angry about rainbow flags. I mean, it must be exhausting being that homophobic. You know, just eating a bag of Skittles like, no homo, no homo, it's no homo. So there's backlash to Pride Month all around the country, and guess what? Some of those corporate allies are turning out to be fair weather friends.
Target says it will no longer sell its Pride Month collection in all of its stores. The decision comes after conservative groups became upset over the chain's decision to sell LGBTQ-themed merchandise last June. The company says the backlash harmed sales.
Are you kidding me? Target stopped selling gay stuff, but their logo is literally a butthole. Well, you know, that's it. From now on, I will be going somewhere else to pretend to shop so I can poop in the bathroom. For more on this story, we go live to Target with our senior lesbian correspondent, Grace Coolin-Smith. Grace, what's the feeling at Target?
It's pretty amazing. Did you know if you use the self-checkout machine, you don't have to pay?
Yeah, okay, I don't think that's right, but that's not what I'm talking about. How do people feel about Target banning gay merchandise?
Oh, yeah, it's so disappointing. Gay people just want equality. If Target wants to ban gay items, fine. But if they want to be equal, then they also need to ban all the straight items, like golf clubs or cargo shorts or 2-in-1 shampoos.
Wait, no, that's the shampoo I use. I mean, it saves time and my hair looks great.
Yes.
All right, so anyway, straight items are items that straight people use?
No, it's more of a vibe. Every product has a clear orientation.
Every product. Okay, what about like, I don't know, water bottles?
Gay.
Cell phone cases?
Straight.
Okay, I think I get it. So a slotted spoon, that feels gay.
Slotted spoons are so straight. They're serving nothing.
Okay. Okay, what about sweaters?
Straight.
Dog sweaters.
Gay.
Electrical sockets.
Gay, obviously they're power bottoms.
Okay, what about calculators?
So that one's interesting. Standard calculators are straight, but graphing calculators are gay because they're doing way too much.
Okay, I think I'm getting it. Printers are straight and humidifiers are gay.
Ronnie, don't out them. They haven't told their family yet.
Okay, wait, shit, I'm sorry. I don't know what...
Look, hey, that's besides the point, okay? Pride isn't about rainbow tank tops at Target. It's a way for the queer community to remember how far we've come from the violence and discrimination we once faced. And most importantly, it's about me hooking up with my ex-girlfriend's ex-girlfriend in a cabin in Vermont. Let's just say that I'm the electrical socket.
Okay, Grace Cooling Smith,